Started? Okay, Daf Hashavua, Daf Chav Vav Amud Beis, top of the Amud. Ravina, last word on the line. Ravina Avalei Ahutila. Ravina had a pile of rubble from an old shul. Tila de Kinishta, from a shul. Oskamedor Rashi came in front of Rav Ashi Amalei. He said, "Ma'alum Israel, could I plow it up and use it as a to plow my field and to plant in it?" Amalei zil zavne mishivat over here b'maimed anshir. You have to buy it from the shivat over here b'maimed anshir, in front of all the people, in front of the 7 main people of the city, of the town. B'maimed anshir, in front of all the people of the city. V'zara, and then you could do it. Now, who owned it before? It was his land. Where did it come from? Did he buy it before? He just didn't buy it from those people. So he said, rebuy it. Could you rebuy something that's yours? Not sure. Vizara, Rami Barabba, the Kabani Bey Kanishta. Rami Barabba wanted to build a shul. He Kanishta Tika, he had an older shul. Have a boy Mistra. He wanted to knock down the old shul, Ulasuya, and to bring it, Livni, the bricks, Ukshuri, and the beams, Mina from there. Viyule Lasam, to bring it over there and to put it into the new shul. Yasif Kami Baile under Rab Chisda. So he was contemplating, he was speaking and learning about this halacha that Rab Chisda said, which would help him. Dam Rab Chisda, which would help him decide if it was mutter. Lo lister Bey Kanishta. Rab Chisda said, you're not allowed to destroy a shul, ad the bani Bey Kanishta, until you build another shul. You can't destroy one shul until you build the second shul. So Hasam Mishum Shiyusa is the reason for Rab Chisda why you can't knock one down until the other Mishum Shiyusa. It's because of a pshia, so that you might knock it down and not build the other one. But Ki Agab Namai. So then what would be the halacha in this case, where, as Rashi explains, you're knocking it down specifically to build the other one, so it's a little bit better. It's true, my son mentioned to me last time we were learning this, it's true you still have the chashash that maybe he won't do it after you knock it down, but it's not as much because your mind is focused on the new shul, so it's a little bit better. They answered it presumably for the reason that I just said, because the same chash that you might knock down the old shul and never build the new shul, you might knock down the old shul and not use the beams and the bricks to build the new shul. Amar Rava said, "I bake kanishta. If you have a shul chalufa, you're allowed to switch it. Instead of selling it, you could switch it for another item. Like let's say you want to switch the shul instead of selling it for $100,000, you say, okay, I'll switch it for your whatever, or vizavuna, or you could sell it shari." Then it's permitted because the kedusha goes off because you're giving it up forever. You're giving up the shul forever. Al guru mashkuna. Let's say you just rent it out or you mashkin it, meaning you take a loan and you give it as a mashkin for the loan that you took. Asr, it's asr because the kedusha still stays. My time kedusha sakai. Because the kedusha says livni nami. The bricks also. Let's say you have bricks of a shul. Chalufinu v'zavuninu shari. You're allowed to trade it for something or to sell it, osfinu aser, but yeah. So if you have the same thing with bricks, you're allowed to switch it up, vizavinu shari osfinu, but if you wanted to lend them out, aser would be aser because the kedusha stays. Says the Gemara, Hani milibat tikta. That's all by an old shul where there was already kedusha on the bricks by an old shul. Aval bechadata. If you have a new shul and you just had a delivery of bricks to build on the new shul, it's not a problem. It's not a problem because the kedusha didn't come. Even according to the mandamar that says hazmana milsihi, that setting aside something is something that it does mean something. That's only Hani mili could go no orig beged lemeis. Let's say you wove a beged for a dead person. So there you could use it for the dead person. You just have to now put it on the dead person. So now you have a beged ready for a dead person, right? So there, just by setting it aside, some old that'll be a problem. Aval hacha, but over here, kitavi la'arig dami. It's like you have threads spun in order to weave them for the beged. You didn't do anything. You have the threads. Having the bricks is like having the threads. If you would have taken the bricks and made a wall, and now want to know if that's Hazmana Milsa, if the person that says setting aside a wall for a basic anesthesis works, that might be similar to that. And there's no one that says it would be a problem. Matana. What about giving a shul as a matana? Pligi b'Ravacha Ravina. There's a machlok between Ravacha Ravina. Chad aser b'chad shari. One says that it's aser, and one says that it's permitted. Manda aser. The one that says that it's aser bahai tafka kedushasa. He says it's aser. In what way is the kedusha getting off? You gave it as a matana. There was no back and forth to say that the kedusha came off of the shul. There was nothing given in return. Mandashari, and the one that permits it, if not for the fact that you had bet that the other person giving the shul as a gift, if you wouldn't have benefit from it, he wouldn't be given it. There's a reason why he's giving it, and therefore the benefit alone is that thing that's being given into return. Therefore, the matana is like a sale. One more small gemara, and we'll stop. Tanu Rabbanan tashmishe mitzvah nizrakin. Tashmishe mitzvah, things that are used for a mitzvah nizrakin, you could throw out. Tashmishe kedusha, but things that are used, holy items, things that are sanctified, nignaz, and they have to be put to the side. They have to be buried or hidden. What are cases of tashmishi mitzvah? Sukkah, lulav, shofar, and tzitzis. What are things that are holy intrinsically? The luskmi svarim, if you have some sort of sack that holds the svarim. Tefillin, if you have tefillin and mezuzahs, the tiksha of Sefer Torah, and the bag that the case that holds the Sefer Torah. The nartik shel tefillin, and the bag that holds the tefillin. Ritzuos sayem, and the ritzuos. Okay, have a wonderful, wonderful day.